Listen carefully and adjust. It's getting better. Can we go back to measure 41? Really listen, try to tune. 3 and 4.
A community band prepares a piece to remember an old friend, Bill Haynes.
He was a great conductor. If he needed to give you some criticism, he did it in a way that was joking, that you didn't feel like he was making fun of you.
Bill had an unbelievable ear. He could point out when somebody was playing flat or playing well.
An expert euphonium player, too. A longtime music teacher who taught at E. Rivers Elementary in Atlanta.
Ready, go.
This was Bill's classroom, a calling and education, following in his mother's footsteps.
He said, "I see why you like it, Mom." He said, "Those kids were so great," and I don't think he ever stopped feeling that way.
A life full of music that came to a sudden stop. 8 days before Christmas in 2016, when police say a man with a knife attacked Bill inside the Sandy Springs storage facility. His mother, Kate, learned about her son's death from a police chaplain at her Kentucky home.
He said Bill was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I just looked at him and I said, no. I said, Bill didn't go to wrong places.
It was just, I can't describe it any other way than it was just horrible shock.
It was just really devastating, and I think the band was in shock for a while.
Cobb County Police immediately made an arrest. Justin Paul Hess. Investigators say he killed his own mother the same day, charged and indicted for both murders. But nearly 8 years later, the 39-year-old has never been convicted of a crime, legally innocent, yet in the sheriff's custody because doctors say he's not competent to stand trial.
If you've got something smart to say, it's about time you pull up a seat.
These are videos of Justin posted on YouTube before his arrest.
We have some tyrants around here that need some dealing with.
Are you out here exercising your constitutional rights, sir?
Yes, sir.
In one video, you can hear Justin speak with officers after someone saw him walking with an assault rifle. He clearly articulates his gun rights and Georgia law.
You're not planning on going to any grocery stores or anything of that place to do anything?
No, sir. I will not be entering any private or federal businesses.
Thank you, sir.
Just trying to advertise, show people that not everyone exercising their rights or with a firearm is a Looney Tune.
I think that's one of the most important videos in everything he did.
It shows to you that
he knew better.
He was at the Central State Hospital.
Cobb County District Attorney Flynn Brody.
That he can be competent to defend himself in court. He may be gaming the system because he's smart enough to know the law, which means he's smart enough to follow the law, know right from wrong, and aid in his defense.
According to county records, Justin has spent the majority of his nearly 8-year detainment not in the Cobb County Jail, but here at Georgia Regional, a state-run mental health hospital. His case never heard by a jury, in part because of delays in court-ordered evaluations performed by the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities to determine if he's competent to stand trial. In 2021, it took 118 days for one evaluation. Last year, it took 356 days, a pattern of delays an Atlanta News First investigation uncovered happening across the state.
Here's what gives me heartburn and keeps me up at night.
This is Kevin Tanner, Commissioner of the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities, speaking to lawmakers this year about a dramatic rise in court-ordered mental health services requested for criminal defendants, a 195% increase. The agency's goal is to perform evaluations within 45 days. In some parts of the state, it averages more than 6 times that long.
The numbers just don't work, so it's causing the backlog in the system.
What resources do you need to fix this?
I think probably the number one thing that we need is more bed capacity.
Commissioner Tanner says the state typically has about 300 beds available at its mental health hospitals. The wait list is more than twice that number.
Unfortunately, there's not a silver bullet quick fix answer to this, and it's going to take time. We've got to have obviously more capacity in the system.
After Bill's death, his best friend composed this piece in his memory, titled, "If I Should Go."
This little motif at the end, doo, 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 doo. Gone too soon, gone too soon. Now, if that didn't make chills run down your spine.
They say a good conductor keeps their musicians moving forward through a performance. For Bill's bandmates and mother, moving forward right now feels impossible.
It's been too long. It's been too long for Bill's mother. I can only imagine how terrible that's been.
I mean, I want to see a jury listen and pronounce a decision.